Hey everybody, neoflynn here, and I'm going to do a pickups video for you today. Before I do that, I did want to just kind of say thank you to everybody who participated in my last video, which was my first ever tag video, which was the YouTube gaming community tag. I got more response from that than I ever thought I would. It was a huge success, and people really took it to heart of what I was going for and shared, some lesser known channels instead of doing the obvious, James Nintendo Nerd and Games 81 and all those. They took it to heart and really shouted out some great channels. I found a bunch of new channels to subscribe to. Hopefully you guys did too. And that was what it was all about. So once again, thank you to everybody who did a video response. Tons of great feedback on it, and I really enjoyed doing it. Special thanks to Trouble, who went above and beyond and is doing basically updating his channels list on his channel page. I'm not sure how often he's going to do it, but he's getting about. So if you guys aren't already subscribed to Trouble 8385, please do so. He is a great guy for the community, and he took it to another level, basically. So check his page and check it often, because he's putting a bunch of great channels on there. And everybody else who participated. Everyone that I tagged did a response, and then people that they tagged did a response, and it blew up. So I'm extremely excited about that, and glad that people took it to heart and really took the ball and ran with it. So first ever tag was, I would like to say, a huge success, and definitely something that I will do in the future. So without further ado, let's get into the pickups. Not a whole lot since the last time I did one, just a few things, but some couple of good deals. So we'll get right into it. First up, adding to the N64 collection, which is still puny and paltry and lame, but slowly but surely adding to it. We got Rayman 2: The Great Escape. That was $2 at Goodwill. I do like the Rayman series, so I was happy to pick that one up. And this is something that I couldn't believe I stumbled upon in a Goodwill. Something that you definitely don't see very often, and that is the Super Game Boy. Once again, $2 at Goodwill. And that allows you to play the Game Boy. I know the original Game Boy, and I believe the Game Boy Color games will work on this as well, on your Super Nintendo. So very cool. Of course, they redid that with the GameCube, where they had the advanced player for that as well. Also from my Goodwill, 2 PlayStation games. Picked up Gran Turismo 2 because I only had one. I never did have 2 for my PlayStation. So picked that up at Goodwill. It was $4. So maybe a little bit overpriced. You could probably get it cheaper than that, but I think I've said this before. When I shop at Goodwill, if it's reasonable and maybe, in a range, I don't mind overpaying maybe a little bit. Because, like as I've said, it goes to a good cause. They're helping other people out, so I don't mind overpaying a little bit. And also picked up Metal Gear Solid, because sadly I was missing that one. It is the greatest hits, but I'm not one of those people that has to have the black label and all that stuff. And that was $4 as well. Next up, I did stop at, there's another Blockbuster that's actually right around the corner from where I live. And oddly enough, they threw up signs the other day that they were closing as well, so I stopped in there. Unfortunately, I think I don't know how I missed it, but I must have missed when they originally started going out of business, because they were pretty cleaned out at this point. But I did find a couple things. I got Skate 3 for $19.99, but then it's either 20 or 30% off. I don't remember, but I really enjoy the Skate series. And I did not yet have 3, so I went ahead and picked that up. And then for the PS3, I got Split Second, which I played a demo of and really enjoyed. Kind of a different take on the racing genre. So picked that one up for the same $19.99, and I think it was 20% off on those. And then we stopped at Target and picked up a couple. This was in 2 different trips, but one I picked up Army of Two 40th Day, which heard is okay. It's kind of short, but it was only $9, so even if it's a little short, it's not like I paid $15 for it. And then last but not least, I finally picked up Def Jam Rap Star. This is one that I've kind of been stalking, waiting for the price to go down. Last I saw it on the clearance, it was $29.99, and this time they'd actually dropped it to $24.99, so I went ahead and snagged it. I could have waited it out to drop down to $19.99, but I said, you know what, I don't want it to disappear on me, so let me go ahead and grab it. What's an extra $5? So pick that up. So that's all for this time. Oh, I did want to say a couple other things that I have picked up, although I can't show them to you because it's Xbox Live Arcade. I picked up the Pac-Man Championship Edition DX, I think it's called, when it was, I think, the deal of the week a couple weeks ago. Really enjoyed that and the original Pac-Man Champion Edition. It's basically Pac-Man on crack, and they took it to a whole new level with this one. You can get it to a point where there's like 80 ghosts chasing you around. Luckily, they chase you in a straight line, so it's really easy to just get this big line. There's actually an achievement for eating 40 of them in succession. So it's really awesome to get this big trail of them chasing you around, and then grab a power pellet and then just go brrr, and just watch your score skyrocket. And the other thing that I picked up, and it's I'm kind of excited to get online and mess around with it, is the Full House Poker that they just released for Xbox Live. I'm not sure. I haven't delved into it too much yet. I just kind of messed around with the demo and then went ahead and picked it up after reading a couple reviews of it. They said it was pretty good. So I haven't delved into the multiplayer yet. I'm hoping that you can host private tables. And what I'm hoping with that is, if, you know, a bunch of you guys pick it up, maybe we can get a little YouTube gaming community private table going on once in a while. So let me know if you guys did pick that up, and we'll see if we can get something going. So that's it for this time, guys. Take care, and we will see you next time.